In the heart of a dim forest, a lone mechanic knelt beside a fallen giant. An albino dragon, magnificent and wounded, its shimmering white scales cracked and scarred from a battle it had lost. Its wings, once masters of the sky, were now paralyzed, a tragic stillness in the quiet clearing. Armed with glowing diagnostic tools, the mechanic began a desperate inspection, his futuristic workshop a distant thought. He returned to his workshop, a place filled with tools and dreams, gathering equipment for a task no one had ever attempted: dragon rehabilitation. Back in the forest, the dragon lay motionless on an improvised stretcher, its crimson eyes filled with a fading hope. The mechanic studied ancient schematics, welding cybernetic supports under a shower of sparks. The dragon watched weakly, a silent observer to its own uncertain fate. Inside a neon-lit workshop, the real work began. The mechanic carefully attached mechanical braces to the dragon's wings, repairing torn membranes with glowing nanothreads. The dragon tried to move, to feel the air once more, but collapsed. The mechanic caught its massive head gently, a silent promise to not give up. Through rainy nights and long days, he worked tirelessly, checking its pulse by soft lantern light, studying holographic wing blueprints, teaching it simple therapy motions. Then a flicker of hope. A sunrise broke and the dragon lifted its head for the first time. It took a shaky step supported by a mechanical exoskeleton. The gears whirred, a new heartbeat for its broken wings. The mechanic, sweat on his brow, smiled as the dragon managed a small, hesitant flutter. It learned to balance, leaning on its human friend like a loyal companion. One day, a roar echoed through the workshop, the first sound of defiance since its fall. They became a team. The mechanic fed the weakened dragon, watched it gaze longingly at birds flying overhead, and adjusted its braces with glowing tools. There were moments of warmth, like when the dragon curled its tail protectively around him. They moved to a cliff edge for flight testing. The first attempt was a failure. The dragon fell, and the mechanic rushed to comfort its discouraged whimpers, petting its snout reassuringly. He didn't lose faith. He reinforced the wing joints with new lightweight alloys. The dragon spread its wings halfway, then fully, practicing wing beats that stirred clouds of dust. The mechanic cheered as it leaped from the ground, hovering for just a moment. As they sat together under the stars, he tightened the last bolt. The dragon sustained a short hover, and the mechanic almost cried with relief. Finally, the day came. They ascended a mountain path to a vast canyon. The wing joints hummed to life. The dragon took a running start, a leap of faith from the cliff's edge. It struggled, nearly falling, but with shouts of encouragement from the mechanic, it caught an air current. For the first time in ages, the albino dragon soared. Tears of joy streamed down the mechanic's face as it circled overhead, its triumphant roar echoing across the sky. It was a sight to behold. Gliding through sunbeams, its cybernetic braces shimmering, the dragon was grace reborn. It swooped low, carrying the mechanic gently in its claws for a celebratory flight. They soared together above mountains bathed in golden light. Back on the ground, villagers stared in awe. The once paralyzed dragon was a legend restored. Children reached out, and the mechanic explained his creation, a fusion of compassion and technology. Their bond was now unbreakable. They trained, pushing the limits, reaching speeds that rippled the air. They faced dangers together, the dragon's white flame a brilliant shield, its wings a protective embrace. The mechanic presented the dragon with a custom-made crest, a symbol of their shared journey. In the end, they were more than just a mechanic and a dragon. They were partners, soaring together into the sunset, a testament to the idea that even the most broken wings can be taught to fly again. Thanks for watching.